Hi, my name's Drew and I'm from Andover Baptist Church. Welcome to day 2 in this week's devotional series, which is looking at faith over fear. Yesterday we looked at how, as part of the human story, we are all faced with troubles, fears, concerns and anxieties, but how, as Christians, we're invited to take them to God, and how God in turn can send us his peace, his wisdom, his mercy, his grace, and his counsel, all of which is available when we read his word in the Old and New Testaments contained within the Bible. But how do we do that? How do we take our requests to God? Well, overwhelmingly, it's done through the power of prayer. Now, whether you see prayer on your knees, clasping your hands, the good old-fashioned way, that's perfect. But prayer is simply just creating some space and some time where you won't be distracted so you can have a direct conversation with God. Conversation being two-way. St. Paul was one of Jesus' earliest followers, and he touches on that dynamic of what's going on in prayer and how we should do it in his letter to the Philippians in the New Testament. And I'd like to share it with you now. It's chapter 4, verses 6 to 7. And this is what Paul says. He says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." A very simple method. Do not be anxious. Recognize who God is. Give thanks for all he gives us. Even when times are tough, we still have much to be thankful for. And then present to him your requests. Now, every time I'm feeling afraid, I stop, I create that space and time, and I pray to God. And I ask him to send me his peace. And he does it every time. I'd love to explain how it actually happens, but actually Paul covers it in that verse when he says, "And the peace of God which transcends all understanding." This is God we're talking about, after all, the creator of the universe. We don't need to know exactly how things happens. We should just take it as a gift. So wherever you are on your spiritual journey today, if you've got those fears and concerns, I encourage you to reach out to God through prayer, especially to those who maybe not consider themselves Christians just yet and who are just seeking around what faith is all about. Take the opportunity to create that little bit of space and pray to God and see what happens. You know you've absolutely nothing to lose. You've got absolutely everything to gain. Thank you for listening today. I'll be back tomorrow, but I'd like to leave you with a song which can be found underneath this video, and it comes from Elevation Worship. And the track is "Come to the Altar." I hope you enjoy it. Stay safe. God bless. See you tomorrow.